Welcome to the game.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we are looking at Interceptor. Interceptor by FASA Games just completed its Kickstarter. I was able to pick up my copy at Gen Con, so if you were able to pick yours up, you already got this box, you've already cracked it open. We're going to open this box up, take a look at what's inside, and give you an idea of whether or not, you know, this space fighter combat game is for you. So let's take a look at what's going to be inside the box. Okay, we have, so here's the box. It's pretty decent sized. About 2.5 inches, give or take. And great artwork on the cover, Interceptor, and on the back you have great picture. I've noticed a lot of the Kickstarter boxes recently don't have any graphics on it because they're Kickstarter versions, so they don't put like, here's what you get in the box, but the Interceptor does. One of the neat things about it is they cast the ships in their faction colors, so you don't have to worry about you've got 20 ships all the same color, you don't know which one's which. You will be able to play the game basically right out of the box. In this box we have a 192 page rulebook. There is a PDF version that you can purchase off the website if you did it through the Kickstarter. 2 23 by 34 hex maps, 2 maneuver templates, 10 Terran Commonwealth fighters, and 10 Callistonian Empire fighters, 20 fighter record cards, and they are dry erasable. That is a really cool thing. So you don't have to worry about making copies. You do get 2 dry erase markers in here, so you can just make edits. Did a demo at Gen Con just to try the game out, and that's what we did. You just dry erase marker, you mark it on the cards. It was fantastic. Made it very, very easy. 35 pilot cards, 20 10-sided dice, 6-sided die, and 35 full color reference tokens. So, trusty tool in hand, let's crack this baby open. So the demo that we did at Gen Con was really just the basics. I think there's a video on their website or on the Kickstarter page also that just covers what the basics of how the fighting works. This huge sheet that you see right here that we'll get into in the box looks kind of daunting, but actually once you played with it a couple times, it was very easy. And it all made sense. How many dice you roll, the dice mechanic was very cool. And here we go. Hey, some of the ships have popped out, but not to worry. So right on top we have a tray of ships. Like I said, as I have been kind of moving the ships around, or moving the box around, you can see that I have moved things, but they are plastic. Let's see, you probably go here, and you probably go maybe there. No, probably you go right there. You go here. You go there. You probably look at that. There we go. All right, 20 fighters, all set. The detail on these is really, really good. Very cool. You'll see in the background right behind me there's some pictures. You can get these off of the Kickstarter page. Also, you can see these pictures. Imagine painting these is going to be very easy. I mean, for me, I'm going to follow their faction colors just because I like that paint scheme for both of them, and it should be very, very simple to paint. There's some really cool looking ships in here. 20 ships total, 10 for each faction, and they are all different. So there's no duplicate ships here that I'm seeing. Very cool, very nicely done. I may have to pick up the extra. They did have expansion boxes, which is basically just these same models again. I did not pick those up, and I'm thinking I might have regretting that. You get 2 player sheets, double-sided with quick reference on the back. Now the way these works is wherever your ship was positioned in the game, it's always that. So it's always here or there, wherever the ship is, facing forward. And then you determine where you're wanting to go. And these numbers tell you how difficult it is, tells you how many dice you have to roll. And it was a very neat mechanic. And it's like, when I first saw this, I was like, how is that going to work? I don't understand. And then once I actually saw it, it was like, oh, it makes perfect sense. You get 2 of these maps. And these are 23 by 34. So pretty decent size. Very nice starfield pattern in the back. Something fun to play on. And these look like they are the same. Yeah. So the same app, so there's nothing different between them. You have tokens. It looks like probably 2mm card stock. Full color. Very nice. Front and back. Here is your pretty good size. That's a full rule book. 192 pages. Now, a lot of this is explanations, things like that. And then other things like that. It's not 192 pages full of rules. In fact, if we were to look at the table of contents, we've got rules. Let's see, prologue, getting started, movement, combat, playing the game, advanced rules, missions, index, playing the game is at 62. Lots of pictures. I mean, it's literally loaded with pictures. And I like that in a rule book. Lots of pictures, lots of examples to really help make sure you understand how the game is played, what the different options are, how you actually maneuver around the battlefield, which would be space, but how you maneuver around, how you take shots, how you do everything. Lots and lots of examples. Advanced rules on page 89. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe this thing is just non-stop rules all the way through. Oh, here we go. Here's some of the history of what we like to call the fluff. Back here. After the scenarios. There you go. So page 131 starts your fluff, basically the Aetherstream setting to get you into the game. And the different ships. These ship models are very, very cool. And an index in the back. More information. Tokens if you need to make a copy of it for extras. These are not the same size as these. But, you know, in a pinch, you need tokens. There you go. Index is always nice. A lot of rule books have been leaving those out. I don't understand why. The dice. You get 20 dice. There's 10 of each color. And one of the neat things about this is the target number is always 7 or above as a standard target number. And one of the neat things about it is should you ever need to roll more than 10 dice, the number comes down, which is kind of a very cool mechanic. So your target goes from being 7 to being 6 because you have more dice chances. It's just a neat mechanic. But they put the teardrop around it, so it makes it very easy. So for most of your rolls, you're going to need 7s or better for success. And very cool. 20 of those, a standard D6. As we said, you get 2 dry erase markers for the cards. Your stands, 20 stands, and with the Aetherstorm or the Aetherstream A. That's actually kind of that's kind of cool to match the A. So that's very cool. I mean, it's rather than just a stick. I mean, that's just, oh, it's just cool. All right, and then the cards. Let's see if we can fumble our way into these. Okay, and so the cards are a little sticking together, but gives you an idea of how, or gives you an idea of the different cards that are going to be available. So these are your pilot cards. Sorry, I'm trying to unstick these and talk at the same time, and I'm not doing a good job of that. So let's do it this way. Alright, see if that works a little better. Alright, so you have your different pilot cards here. And their different attributes up here at the top. How many hits, what their cost is, better pictures on the back, larger pictures. These are really nice cards. These are your standard 2.5, 3.5 inch, 2.5 by 3.5 inch cards, poker size cards. You could probably fit them into your standard card sleeves if you want. Dry erase should work just fine either way. The back here we should find the ship cards. So those are our pilot cards. And then you have your ship cards. And you have one ship card for each ship in your fleet. So we'll have 10 gold and 10 of the purple. All with a picture of the ship. So until you get used to the different ships in the game, making it very easy to identify the ship. And so when you go to build your fleet, you agree on a point value to play with, and you say, okay, I'm going to field, I'm going to take Slingshot and, Dodger, and these two abilities will work together in the game. His total cost is, 225 points for that, 95 for that. You do the math, it's 320 points. If you're playing whatever size game you're going to play, you build your ship, just like most every other game that deals with points and building your forces that way. So you do have more pilots than you do ships, so it does give you the ability to mix and match and play however your play style matches. And these are very nice cards, very cool. Seem to be a good quality. And add the dry erase markers to that. Clean them off easy, and you'll be good to go for your very next game. That is everything inside the box. It does come with a hard plastic insert, and then nothing underneath. Alright, so with that, let's wrap up. If I can find my mouse. Okay, so Interceptor by FASA. This is everything that comes in the main starter box. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope this helps you to decide if you're still on the fence about the game. I want to say it retails for $100. That's what it was on the Kickstarter, and I believe that's what the price was at Gen Con. Because if any of you happen to have seen our Gen Con haul pictures for 2022, you would have seen that we actually had 2 copies of this. I picked up mine, and a buddy of mine that went, he also picked up the base game and the 2 expansions, so we've got lots of ships to play with. And I think it was 100 for that, and then 40 for each of the sets of ships to go along with it. So please like, subscribe. It really does help us out. I hope this has helped. Interceptor, we will get some painting videos up for this soon, and because I think the ships are going to be a blast to paint, and they'll be very easy. These paint schemes are very simple. I'm thinking a grayish primer, your base colors, and a wash. And if y'all have watched my painting videos, we paint to a 3-foot tabletop standard. That's what we're after. That's how I'll paint these up. Thanks for watching. As always, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Interceptor by FASA Games. Have a great evening. Bye now.